Facts. Perfect. Perfect. So jumping right into it, family. Today, I really just wanted to talk about the importance of edification, right? Like in this business and what we're doing, right? In the area of right forex and showing this information and sharing this information to the masses, we have to understand the importance of edification. See, with edification, we're just helping someone understand why they need this, right? Like we don't need them, but they need this. See, they give us a why and we give them why they need this, right? We have to understand the importance of edification, right? Whether it's the products, whether it's the live sessions, whether it's the Zooms, right? Whether it's our upline, whether it's our sideline, whoever it is, our business partners, we have to understand the importance of edification, right? So breaking down edification for me, I really was just brainstorming and taking some notes, really watching personal development. And I just really took like the acronym, I don't know if it's an acronym, but for effort, right? I'm gonna break down effort and it's going with edification, right? The word effort. So EFFORT, right? Effort. See, when we talking about edification, it's gonna take some effort, right? It's gonna take you doing something. It's gonna take you getting uncomfortable, right? Because all right, let's excuse me. So it's gonna take you getting uncomfortable. It's gonna take you doing something. It's gonna take you saying something about someone that you may not really know, right? You may have to talk good about somebody that you may not really know, right? But you got to use some effort. So breaking down effort with the E, I tie E with enthusiasm. See, when we're going through the edification process, we have to be excited. We have to be pumped up. We're not only are we sharing a blessing, not only are we sharing a solution with an individual that we like, love, trust, respect, honor, whatever the case may be, just want to see them succeed. We're also linking them up with someone that's tied to our success, right? So we have to have a level of enthusiasm. We have to show a certain level of excitement and be pumped up to really be sharing this blessing with someone else, right? Like we're giving someone else the opportunity to really create financial freedom for not only themselves, but the generations beyond them to come, right? The generations behind them to come. And you have to truly feel good about that to show authentic enthusiasm. Because see, people can feel the fake. Like people say you can't fake the funk, right? That's why I don't like to say you fake it till you make it. You faith it till you make it. And that's going right into the first F. See, the first F is faith. You got to have faith when you're edifying people. You got to have faith when you're edifying these products. See, we fell in love with the dollar amount. You got to fall in love with the percentage. Every successful person will tell you getting 1% better every day, that will lead you to 300% in a year. Upwards of 300% in a year, just getting 1% better daily. Every single day, just gain 1%. It's the compound effect. But you got to have faith, right? You got to have faith. You got to, and it's amazing because the type of faith that we got to have, we got the evidence as well. So it's not even that we believe in something that we haven't seen. We've seen this with our own two eyes. We've seen the success stories in the training. We've seen the success stories in the building. We've seen the success stories in what this vehicle is allowing people, individuals our age, younger, older. It doesn't matter your ethnicity, your background, right? What you've done in the past, it doesn't matter because this vehicle is not prejudiced to anyone. Right? It's not prejudiced to anyone. So you got to have that faith in yourself. When you have faith in God, right? When you have faith in your creator, the creator lives inside of you. So when you have faith in God, you have faith in yourself. He lives inside of you. You have to have faith in yourself, not only to use this vehicle the most productively as possible, but you got to have faith that it works, first of all. Because the work works. We have to understand that the work works. So the first F is faith. The second F is fortitude. Excuse me. The second F is fortitude. You got to understand that mistakes are going to happen on this journey. You have to understand that being an entrepreneur, being an investor, there are going to be some days where where the percentages are not looking as good as you would like them to look. But you have to understand that's what comes with the process. Justin Owens just made a remake of a mixtape that he made a couple years back. and threw like 2-3 new tracks on it. But the impact, the value that he's bringing, the message that he's bringing, right, is letting you know that the first track is called "You Got to Fall in Love with the Process." And that's the mundane things. See, the small things lead to all things. You got to have the fortitude, right, when you're going through this edification process, because you got to understand everyone's not going to sign up after the first call. Everyone's not going to be ready to jump off. Like all the top chairmen would tell you, they thought their best friends were just going to hop on the first time they showed them this information. I think Riyadh talked about it, right? Riyadh talked about it. I remember one of the calls. He said one of his best friends, he's a fall, right? So he's so analytical, but Riyadh thought that, hey, I'm getting success and this my man's man. So I know if I bring it to him, he gonna get right on. But he didn't. It took a few exposures. So you have to understand, you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to build up a certain level of fortitude, right? You have to cultivate this certain level of fortitude to understand that the mundane things, you got to fall in love with the mundane. And that's edifying. Edifying is mundane, but it's also foreign. It's foreign to most people, right? So the first F is faith. The second F is fortitude. The O in effort stands for off. You have to get the light off of yourself when you're edifying. You want to take the attention off of yourself. You want to be the preview and not the movie, as Mr. Smith always tells us. You want to make yourself the preview. You want to give them just enough. You want to pique their interest to really want to listen to what this person is about to tell them, to really want to be ready for this value that this session, this go live session, this Zoom session that you're about to plug them in with. This is top exclusive information. This person, I don't even understand. Like sometimes it still boggles my mind how I even get them to be on the phone with me to even display this information and have a conversation with people like yourself. But because of the because of the level that I hold you at and the level that I hold this individual at, I wanted to get you all on the phone today. You got to get that light off of yourself and put it on the product and put it on the mentor and put it on the information. But you want to get it off of yourself. So the O in effort is getting it off. OFF, you got to get it off of yourself. Right? If you guys are following me, just drop a 1 in the chat box. My Wi-Fi, all right, my Wi-Fi look decent. So off, right? Then we go into the R. The R is relatable, family. All right, I see the ones coming in. Perfect. Appreciate it. The R is relatable. See, when we're going through this edification process, we got to make it relatable. The things we say, yeah, they got to be good. Yeah, they got to sound good, but it has to be relatable to that person that you're talking to. So you have to know the different type of people. You have to know the different type of people. And I'm not just talking about the 3 types that we have on the pre-zones, right? I'm not just talking about the 3 types of people that we show the plan to. I'm talking about the 4 types of seasons, right? The people. Bree just did an excellent call on it last week about the people seasons, right? How the seasons correlate with different people, right? So we got the summer. We know the summers love to travel, right? They're outgoing. They can talk to a wall. They can get a wall to sign up. So you got to understand when you're edifying someone, you want to touch on that. Hey, this person that I'm actually about to move out the way and allow you to converse with, they love they love helping people. They have a heart of gold and they're having a tremendous amount of fun with this, right? I mean, listen, they're traveling state to state. They're helping people from coast to coast. I mean, they're literally blowing this thing out of the market right now, right? So they're having fun with this. So you got to touch that summer in some people. But then we have a spring. That spring is that compassionate person. They're very supportive. They want to help the world. They want to save the dolphins, right? They love just helping others. It's all about others before them. So that's when you put in that this person is truly people over profits. I mean, this person is so selfless that, man, listen, if someone's not winning, they will literally stop what they're doing to go ahead and ensure that they're going to help them get to success. Because listen, it's not about them, it's about others, right? That's the spring. You got to touch on that empathy. You got to show them that this person is a compassionate person, right? So that's the summer, that's the spring. Then we got the winter. The winter, you got to know that the winter is a goal-oriented person. Listen, a winner is one of those people that are so competitive, right? They're achievement-driven. This person are going to a war with their mom. I mean, let's be real. like this person will play spades with their mom. They'll gamble with their mom and their grandma. Listen, this person wants to win at all costs. They're goal oriented. They're achievement driven. When they see a goal, they see go get it. This is a winner. So you got to let them know, hey, this person is having a tremendous amount of success. They're actually the sole reason why I'm actually succeeding, along with my creator, my Lord and Savior. But if my Lord didn't allow our paths to connect and I didn't meet this person, then I know that the way I've been crushing goals, it wouldn't have happened without this person because of the way that they're so locked in on attacking goals, on achieving things. They make it fun. They make it competitive. That's the winner you got to talk to. But then you have the fall. The fall is the analytical person. The fall is the very detailed person. They like to listen. They want all the facts. So you have to let them know, hey, this person, Mr. Smith, I'm about to bring you up. Listen, this person that I'm actually about to move out the way, he knows 100% of the information. I mean, listen, whatever questions you have, I don't want you to get off this line until you've actually asked every single question to Mr. Smith, because I'm 1,000% sure that he's going to be able to answer every single one of your questions. Right. And that's the fall person. So, yeah, that was a little extensive version, but you got to chop it up. You got to be able to touch every single season when you're edifying, because you don't know. Like sometimes these people on social media, we don't truly know them. I mean, you can form somebody up, but you don't truly know them on social media as to a person that, hey, if you're talking about your mom, if you're talking about your auntie, you know what type of points to really hit on. You know what things are going to make them really make their ears perk up and make them want to listen to this person, because now they think you're wasting their time because you already have a relationship with that person. So why are you bringing someone else in? That's why edification is so important, family. We have to make them believe that, yes, you have a relationship with us, but without them, the position that I'm in, I wouldn't even be in this position without them. So yeah, our relationship puts us in a certain boat, but you have to understand that the relationship I have with this person is tied to success. So if you truly want success, you have to listen to this person in this conversation. Family, if I'm making sense, just drop a 7 in the chat. I know I'm kind of talking fast. I apologize. I'm trying to get through it. I don't want to hold anybody too much longer. We got about 10 more minutes, family. Appreciate you. Right, so we got relatable for the R and effort. Lastly, we have the T. And you got to tell the truth, G. Like, man, when you edifying, like, don't go over the top. People can tell it, bro. You can spot the fluff, G. You can spot the fluff. Like be true. The book tells us that the truth shall set you free. Just be truthful. You don't got to go over the top. You don't have to go over the top, because if you have faith, if you're truly walking by faith, if you're truly operating by faith, that first F, then you don't have to fluff it up, because you're already in that faith state. So you just have to tell the truth about what this person has truly allowed you to do. And this is all edification is about. We have to get someone to a point of understanding that success is tied to this person that I'm edifying. Success is tied to this product that I'm edifying. Success is tied to this system that I'm edifying. Success is what I'm truly edifying to you right now. I'm trying to get you to understand that. Right? So we gotta understand the edification, how important, right, edification is. Nathan Samuel, Chairman 250. He talks about HGT. He talks about HGT. Everybody type in all caps HGT in the chat box. Everybody type HGT in the chat box if you follow me right now. HGT. I see 2. I got 22 people. I bet. HGT. Family. Listen, we have to be humble. The more humbleness you can display, the more blessings come your way. Sheesh. Come on, God. The more humbleness you can display, the more blessings come your way. Listen, family, you have to be on a level of humbleness where it's truly people over profits. You can't just, yes, you got to speak that thing, those things that are not as if they were so, but you got to operate out of that thing too, because faith without works is dead. So yes, you have faith that what you're saying is going to come to pass, but you got to work that thing too. Right? You got to truly operate out of a humble state. You can't get too high on the wins and you can't get too low on the losses. The G stands for gratefulness, family. Listen, the more gratitude you can express, You have to understand when you're in a great state, when you're in a grateful state, I'm sorry, when you're in a state of gratitude, you're truly honoring something. You're honoring a product, you're honoring a person, you're honoring a mentor, you're honoring some information. When you're in a state of gratitude, you have to understand that honor is the seed for access. The more you honor something, the more access you allow to it. That's information. The more you honor the information, the more access you're allowed to gain more. Because once you stretch your brain to a certain level, family, once you get to a certain, once your brain gets to a certain capacity, it can't go back, it can't shrink. That's the amazing thing about a brain. Like our brain is the strongest muscle in our body, but it's also the least worked out muscle in our body. You have to understand that listen, being grateful, it comes with being intentional. You have to be intentional with gratitude, because God can't bless who you pretend to be. You can't pretend to be grateful. You can't pretend gratitude, because he knows your heart. And then family, the T stands for truthfulness. And that's the T in effort as well. Truthful. You got to be truthful. The truth that sets you free. The more truthful you can be, the easier it's going to be it's a people business. This is a people business. So we know that facts tell and stories sell. Facts sell and stories tell. So we got to tell the story. We got to be truthful. We got to let people know our journey. We got to let people know how this person truly impacted our success when we're going through this edification process. And that's gonna significantly contribute to your success in a positive way. This edification, family, listen, this is a people business. We have to edify the people with more influence than us, right? They're just better. They got more influence. They just look better online, right? They know more information than us. They know how to break down the information better than us. Or maybe they just have more capital than us, right? Because we know that we're not in competition with anyone. We're not comparing any level. We're not comparing our level to someone else's level, because we understand that we're operating out of a grace pace. So what he has for us is truly for us. And we have to understand that our path sometime is not gonna go along with the next person's path. Some people gonna get there a little earlier than you. Some people gonna be later too, though. And that's okay, because you got to operate out of his timing. Because if you don't, then he can't bless what he can't bless what he didn't give you. So now you got to go into management mode. Family, we got to understand that when people have more wisdom than us, we got to edify them. We got to move the light off for ourselves, because people already know who we are. This platform that we have access to, we got to edify this thing. We got to edify this thing like none other. That's the hack. If you go listen to all the chairmen, they talk about edification. You got to be able to talk about something other than yourself, something other than your personal successes. Because people don't care about what you can do. People care about what you can help them do. That's the true facts about life. So when you're operating out of the HGT mindset, you're operating out of the humbleness, you're operating out of the gratefulness, you're operating out of the truthfulness. You understand that the level of relationships that you're growing with your team, that's better than prospecting, because now you got people truly believing on the same level. Everybody is vibrating on the same level because all the information is being recycled. That's how you truly gain a village, when the same information is being recycled and everybody is speaking the same thing. Because where 2 or 3 are gathered, he is in the midst. Where he is in the midst, it's going to go up, because he got all power in his hands. So all we got to do is come together and agree on the same information. We just got to edify this information like none other, family. Right? And then lastly, with this edification, it goes to the products, but it also goes to life. You know how you show edification to your life? You got to wake up and show gratitude for the things that you have, right? The things that you don't have and the things that are coming. There's no way around it. You have to show gratitude. You have to honor the access to the Creator. You have to honor life. You have to let him know that you truly, you're in a state of all gratefulness. You're truly grateful to be able to have breath right now. So the first thing, family, I know how hard it can be, but I know how easy it can be as well, excuse me. But the same thing that's easy to do is easy not to do. So I know how hard it can be as well. But family, we have to be intentional on giving him his. All he wants is 10%. All he wants is 10%. That don't just go along with money, G. Like, knock it off. That's why the greed is why you in the position that you're in. When I said 10%, you went straight to money. When I said 10%, you went straight to funds. You have to understand, all he really truly desires is 10%. He just wants it first. He just wants his first before you do anything else. I ain't on that, man. Listen, family, I truly love you all, right? I want to apologize for my recent, right? My recent, dispatchment from the squad, dispatchment from the family. I love you all. Like, life gonna happen, family, but you gotta continue to move on. You gotta continue to march forward. You gotta continue to push towards the mark. What's the mark? The mark is your vision. It's amazing every time my sister Demisha, she a Pisces, G. So every single time I get on one of these calls, I don't know if I know it's God, but like the level of synchronism that we're on, every time I get on one of these calls, she put an amazing post up with an amazing caption right before I get on the call, right? And what Demisha said was, let me get back to it. I thought I screenshotted it. Let me get back to it, family, before I let y'all get off, man. Me and Mama D, G. She say, I have to remind myself, it's not always about what you see with your eyes closed, but what you see with your eyes open. See, listen, most people, when they see things, they see with their sight. I promise y'all I'm about to get off, G. It's 12:28. Most people see with their sight, but when you're truly locked into the vision, you're gonna see with the vision. You're gonna see the vision. You're gonna be so tunnel vision. You're gonna be so locked into the vision that you're not gonna believe what you see in your sight. You're gonna be able to not walk by sight, but walk by faith. And that's when you truly locked in on the vision. She say, can you still believe when it appears that everything is falling apart? That's the sight. It's not gonna look good. He said the weapon's gonna form. He said the people gonna leave. Listen, all the successful chairmen, all the successful people in this business, they tell us the same thing, that, hey, the people that get you to a certain level not gonna be the people that get you to the next level. So why is it that you're holding on to these people so tightly? Why is it that we're so attached to these people when we need to be attached to the purpose? Because there's promise in the purpose, and there's provision in the purpose. So listen to what Demisha said. She said, I've had trials, most definitely. I've been tested for sure. Has it gotten tough? Without a doubt. But the one thing that remains the same is the vision. No matter what my sight shows me, I know my true vision. And because I know my true vision, I know my destiny. I know the end result. I started with the end in mind. So when I get on this phone to edify someone, I already know that if they sign up or if they don't sign up, I'm still going to make money on the 3-minute bag session. I'm still going to make money on pivots. I'm still going to make money on whatever levels, colors. I'm still going to make money on whatever product is paying me. Because whether or not you say yes or no, I get paid regardless. Because I have access to information. Sis said, but one thing that remains the same is the vision. It don't matter what I see with the sight, as long as I have the vision. That's why David says putting it around you is so important, because that subconscious mind is so powerful. That subconscious mind is so powerful. Our mind is capable of 70,000 thoughts on an average on the 24-hour span. Your mind is racing, literally. When someone says my mind is racing, that is facts. But there's a way There's a way that you can lock in on the vision. There's a way that you can cultivate 80 to 90% of those thoughts to be on the vision. And that's by what you see. It's what you hear. That's what you touch. That's what you embody. That's why you got to get in those environments. That's why you got to get around those mentors. That's why you got to get around that information. Because that's what truly causes growth, family. You got to get uncomfortable in this season right now. All right, I just wanted to talk about a little edification. Shout out my sister Misha, amazing caption. Keep going crazy, queen. I'm definitely locked in with you. I see what you're doing. I love your movement. Family, let's continue to just walk by faith. Because listen, we're truly at a grace pace. You can't be grinding no more. We're not hustling. That's not in the Bible nowhere. But we move by grace. When you move by grace, that's when everything is set out for you. Because anything that you did on your own, now you got to manage. And how is it that you're living in a state that you got to manage everything, but we're in a business where we're telling you that we don't want to manage anything? I'm going to let y'all go home with that. How is it that you're trying to manage your life? Yeah, I just got to get this time management. I got to get this money management. I got to learn how to manage. But now we in a business. Now we in a business where we're telling you to not to manage, but you're trying to manage everything. You're going to manage your way out. But no, family, I'm out of here, man. Listen, 5 p.m., let's hop on the skill set. My sis, Chef J, about to cook it up because she does more cooking than just in the kitchen. I wouldn't lie to y'all. The charts are hot. Man, listen, the calls are hot. The value is hot. Man, listen, my sis is on another level right now. Princess J just left last week. My sis is in another mode right now. I wouldn't miss this 5 p.m. call. But then at 7, we got the prezo as well, family. Let's go ahead and knock it out. Let's support. Let's promote. Family, I love you all. I'll see you back in the group chat. Listen, if this impacted anybody, if it made sense, let's go back in the group chat. Just drop some flames for me. I love you all. I'll see you back in the group chat. Let's go ahead and attack this week. Money Making Monday. I love you all, family. Let's have a good one. I'm out. Excuse me.